All of you. I would like to welcome you at the beginning of this webinar presented by the core curriculum program at Qatar University to raise awareness of students about the issues of innovation. So this webinar falls within the category of the series of webinars presented by the core curriculum program at Qatar University within the course of Innovation, Leadership and Civic Engagement. We really focus on this course on how students acquire social responsibility and how they acquire innovation skills and leadership. Within the framework of this philosophy, we are having our webinar today with the title of Entrepreneurship from Impact to Practice. I would like to welcome and host Mr. Mohammed Al-Delaimi. He is a Qatari entrepreneur and a leader in the fintech sector. He is known for co-founding Pay Later and managing director of Skip Cash. He has done lots of services in Qatar, about which he will be talking. He will be giving us all the details about his success story with its ups and downs, a long journey full of ups and downs. He represents young Qatari entrepreneurs in Qatar, especially that digital technologies now is taking a lot of value within the community. I'll leave the mic to our student Noof, who will be introducing our guest speaker today. The floor is yours, Noof. Peace be upon you and God's mercy and blessings. Honorable professors, dear colleagues and esteemed guests, I would like to welcome you all to today's event entitled Entrepreneurship in the Digital Age, from Innovation to Impact. Let me introduce myself. I am Noof Al-Yafi, a student from the core curriculum program at Qatar University, and it's my honor to be your host today. I am pleased to offer a brief introduction about our guest. Our guest today is Mr. Mohammed Al-Delaimi, a Qatari entrepreneur and leader in the fintech sector. He is known as the co-founder of Pay Later and the co-founder and managing director of Skip Cash, two of Qatar's leading fintech companies. Our guest has more than a decade of experience in digital transformation, strategy, and innovative payment solutions. He has played a pivotal role in shaping Qatar's fintech ecosystem during a period of rapid regional growth. In 2014, Mr. Al-Delaimi earned his master's degree in strategic business management from HEC Paris in Doha. This experience equipped him with strategic frameworks and leadership skills that continue to guide his ventures today. Since then, he has built a career that blends innovation, trust, and regulatory compliance, ensuring that new technologies scale responsibly while delivering real value to consumers and businesses alike. He is really passionate about entrepreneurship in Qatar. He supports emerging founders and advocates for policies that promote innovation, financial inclusion, and economic diversification in line with Qatar National Vision 2030. His leadership is characterized by building resilient, cohesive teams, crafting strategic partnership, and enhancing technology to drive sustainable growth across sectors. I will not take much of your time, as I know you are eager to hear from our guest. I kindly invite Mr. Mohammed Al-Delaimi to begin the session. Thank you all. Our guest speaker, the floor is yours. We look forward to your inspiring journey of success and excellence. Thank you very much, everybody. I'd like to thank everybody for the invitation. I hope that our webinar would be a constructive discussion. I'll be focusing today on skip cash as an experience. I'll be talking about pay later if time allows. The digital transformation is really of high value. That's why we'll be focusing today on skip cash and how it emerged as a technology. Uh, so let me share my screen with you. Okay. So skip cash, as you know, is a creative cashless experience. It was founded in 2019, but it was launched officially in 2021 in January. The main goal of this technology is to change people's attitude. Sorry, there might be a technical error. That's why we cannot hear. Uh, Skip Cash is a licensed company in Qatar. Uh, so our main goal is to follow our aspiration of digital technology to help the customers and shops. Uh, So the method provided by the banks originally was very traditional. It didn't help them, didn't help the customers or businesses in Qatar to skip cash. So that's why we came up with the idea of skip cash at a glance, which empowers businesses with seamless, cashless, and secure digital payment solutions, transforming the way they get paid. So digital. As you can see here, paying in simple steps from the consumer, from the cashier to the consumer. I think there is a video, a video. And let's watch the video on the screen. Uh, uh, there might be a technical error, so please bear with me. The first product that we used is to use the application for so we piloted this with about 60 shops uh, to to see that the skip cash application is adding value to the customer. So we tried it, we piloted with the customer. So as you can see, we use the QR code technology uh, to scan it and pay with it. So we thought that this kind of digital technology will make a big difference in the life of the shops and customers as well. Uh, As you can see here, these are the transactions of all our digital technology from January 2021. So we've got 67,000 Qatari riyal, 122,000 in February, and it was slightly increasing, but not as expected. So the most important question was that was our application addressing a real need and concern with the customers? So we started to develop our application in August 2021. An important event happened. So Apple Pay started to emerge into the Qatari market. Apple is a big company, and its marketing strategy is really very competitive. So we started to think about how can we compete with Apple Pay as Skip Cash in Qatar. This resulted into the low use of our Skip Cash once App Store started with its applications with Apple Pay. So because Apple Pay was easy to use, it was user friendly, so it affected us. So we met as a team. We thought about how can we develop our application and our product. So we started to think about focusing. We thought about focusing on the companies only, and we deleted the function of the consumer. So we focused on providing the shops and commercial entities in Qatar, with providing them with our application so that customers can pay with their credit cards easily without any cash. As you can see, it has tripled from August to September, from 211 to 801,000 Qatar riyal, and it's increasing in October 2,216,000 Qatari riyal. So we treated a real issue with the shops where they were relying mainly on cash, but our digital technology with application solved the issue. So we have got tap to phone. We provided one platform with multiple services. Tap to phone POS, where customers can pay by cards, Apple Pay or Google Pay. We provided also and the result was really perfect. So as you can see, the transactions every 3 months is increasing tremendously until the first quarter of 2024. We reached 35 million USD. So all these transactions were really based on the different companies and commercial entities in Qatar. So we reached 35 million USD in the first quarter of 2024, and which was really great. In 2021 was the year where we found out the problem about Google Pay. Apple Pay. In 2022, we tripled our transactions, and 2023 we have also tripled the previous year, as you can see here into the diagram. So thanks for Allah. all the challenges we faced. We thought about how to solve them and come up with a calculated risk on how to solve this problem. And uh, uh, we pushed our team beyond their capabilities to find a better solution that serves our companies in Qatar. We we also use this application with hotels in Doha for booking confirmation. Also, we partnered with insurance companies in Qatar, with also fitness, hospitals, food and beverages, automobiles, uh, with Toyota, uh, with services like many services in Doha. So that's how we expanded and we scaled up our business after 4 years of launching our product. We thought about how to expand this at a larger level. We thought about installment and proposing a new model for installments at our Skip Cash company. The team uh, started to think about making partnerships with other companies, which required a license from the Central Bank of Qatar. So partnership was a key success factor. Uh, uh, so we obtained 25% of pay later share into the partnership. So we were partners with one quota of the company, and so we also were able to start a diligence process to partner with Saudi fintech, which allow operating under this their license by the third quarter of 2025 in this. And this is a Saudi expansion, which is beyond the Qatari, the state of Qatar. And, and this will be effective in 2026, inshallah. So it's all Allah blessings, and uh, we are a team of 30 employees in different sectors, from finance operation to technology and product development, to general management, to sales and business development, and to HR management. So we're a big team starting to grow. Uh, this is one of the most important issues within our Skip Cash is the collaborative nature of the team. We're working collaboratively, teaching each others and caring for each other. So with this team, we are able to compete and find better solutions for any issues that might arise within the market of and with uh, and to expand our Skip Cash business beyond Qatar. I am really pleased with the team we have at Skip Cash. We learned a number of lessons at Skip Cash. Uh, the first lesson is related to time. uh, the timing. So we as an entrepreneur, you have to select the best timing to offer your product into the market. So customer feedback, business feedback gives you the ability to develop your product. Uh, which gives you the ability to compete with a unique product with unique features that can compete in the market. The second lesson is related to having a team. So encouraging and incentivizing the team was really important. Collaboration with each member of the team and helping each other to solve problems was also a crucial issue. The third lesson we learned at Skip Cash is execution. Uh, how can we execute our ideas? Uh, there are lots of companies that have the same or similar products, but ours is different in terms of the execution of the idea into the market, taking care of the product, developing it, improving it, working on the customer preferences and reviews. So it's the continuity of feedback, feed forward to develop our product. And the fourth lesson we learned in our business is collaboration. Uh, So it's really important that you as a company in the Qatari market that you collaborate with other companies and uh, together, whether it is public sector or private sector. So lots of entrepreneurship companies and entities in Qatar helped us to collaborate, like Nama Center for Entrepreneurship in Qatar, to collaborate together and find ways to solve problems. The fifth lessons we learned is to ask for money or to ask for help when needed. Please ask the help of existing entrepreneurs. Uh, so entrepreneurs might give you a consultation that would help you overcome a very critical problem with a simple solution because they have experience. So it's really important that you as an entrepreneur with your startup to ask for help from consultants in the field of entrepreneurship in Qatar and beyond. Avoid hesitation, avoid being shy to ask other entrepreneurs for help, for advice. This is a crucial lesson that we learned that you need to ask for help when needed. People will welcome you to give you a consultation and advice. You will not work with them, and it will be a great uh, collaboration. They might be partners one day in your business if you like, and they will help you a lot in the execution and scalability of your product into the market to compete uh, to have a stable business in Qatar with lots of customers. This is our experience in brief. Thank you very much for your time. I'd like to hear from you. If you've got any questions that you'd like to ask, I'm here to answer them. So, so the company to which you're launching might be opening up doors for other opportunities. So, uh, entrepreneurship is characterized by being chaotic sometimes, but it needs courage, it needs calculated risks, and this is the entrepreneurship environment. Uh, And this is one of the drawbacks of entrepreneurship, where you face problems and challenges, which you will do your best and work hard to answer these questions and solve these problems. Uh, this is something of the experience I have had that I love to share with you. If you've got any comments, any questions, please feel free to ask. Thank you very much, Mr. Mohammed Al-Delaimi, for such an insightful and fruitful webinar, uh, sharing your experience about Skip Cash. I personally benefit uh, uh, from this experience, especially talking about the insurance companies. Uh, I would be grateful if you could tell us about how the idea of Skip Cash came to your mind from the very beginning, the challenges you faced until you reached where you are now, in briefly, please, in no more than 2 to 3 minutes. Curiosity is the most important element of having a good idea. So it's, if you are curious as an entrepreneur, you will be exposed to lots of ideas where you face issues, where ideas are accepted, ideas are rejected. Uh, so our curiosity started to grow with the development of digital transformation. So I started to know more about banks, digital transformation, digital transactions. Um, I was curious to know about how to facilitate the transactions, financial transactions between companies and customers. At a certain stage of your curiosity, in 20 in 2018, I met some entrepreneurs who were curious in this same field. We sat together, we discussed our ideas. We were courageous enough to start our Skip Cash as a start in uh, in 2019, which we started officially in 2021 as a team. What is the relationship between Skip Cash and Pay Later? Pay later is a product based sorry, Pay later is a customer based product focusing on customers, whereas Skip Cash focuses on the companies, so that they are complementing each other. So Skip Cash has a share of 25% of Pay Later. Uh, Uh, so Skip Cash team helps the Pay Later team in connecting the companies with the customers. So they are complementing each other in a short time. So currently we have five companies offering Pay Later companies to customers. So Pay Later and Skip Cash are complementing each other. One is focusing on companies and the other is focusing on the customer. So we're targeting by the end of 2025 to reach 1,000 companies and shops in Qatar to expand our users. So we'll go into medical clinics, insurance companies, food shops and restaurants, um, uh, IKEA, Jarir bookstore, tourist uh, companies, along with Qatar Airways. So we're targeting. We want to reach 1,000 by the end of this year. So the question is, some financial transactions are being installed through certain banks. So does this apply to pay later, or can any bank use uh, skip cash or pay later? Now it's open for all banks as long as you've got uh, you have a credit card. Uh, so any bank, any credit card you can use, you will be able to use it to pay later. So we'll now move to questions from students. If there is a new startup in Qatar, how can it connect with you as Skip Cash or Pay Later? So we've got the financial and sales team uh, at Skip Cash or installment team. At the end of this webinar, I can share the contact details of our team where you can contact them to get all the help you need and networking. It's also available, our contact details on the social media websites. Uh, Within 3 days, our team would be able to take your order forward. What is the most important factor that will decide the success of an entrepreneurship in Qatar? What success factors do you think? So when we started Cash, 7 banks were offering the same service, and three other companies came after us. So each service that is being offered has a competitor in the market. But the most important two issues, an entrepreneur, first, an entrepreneur should focus on the target customers. Uh, for For us as Skip Cash, we focused on small companies and in Qatar, which are not fairly treated from the banking system in Qatar. So we targeted this uh, audience for our customers, and it was really great that this is our niche. So small and middle companies in Qatar were our target. So we were out of competition a little bit because we're dealing with something that others did not. The second issue is related to continuous development. If you can develop your product continuously based on the latest trends, uh, uh, through customer support, uh, post sales services, uh, um, and one of the customers gave us a very insightful comment about Skip Cash, saying that why am I using Skip Cash and I'm still using it despite other competitors? The reason is whenever I call Skip Cash, there's somebody to respond to my call on the phone. Unlike other companies where we give them a call with no response. Uh, Pay later, as you know, is a service for customers. We cannot assess the financial viability of the customer, who can to assess the customer's financial viability to be able to decide whether this customer can pay later or not. Uh, we don't have a one fixed source where we can get all the information about the customers, but the Central Bank of Qatar has uh, credit data center, and we were able to get lots of information about our customers. Uh, so the limit depends on the information we get, like age, the job, affiliation, the salary, uh, the credit card. Do you have installments in our system or not? So all can the customer pay the credit card debt on time or delayed? So this will tell us the credit scoring, based on which we decide the limit for each customer. So sometimes we lack the information, and that results in giving a low limit on pay later. If we approach the central bank and we got more information, we can increase the limit later. The limit uh, starts from 200 Qatari riyal to 25,000 Qatari riyal. This is briefly the answer to students about their low limit. So you can contact us if you like, to give us to answer all our questions, and based on which we can lift up your limit if it is low. We- We're developing our systems. We're connecting with accredited companies, and we're not working with them. So we're developing, instead of only relying on the Central Bank of Qatar, we're relying on other accredited companies in Qatar to facilitate the ease of use. We have got a question from Dr. Ola Brajuh. Skip cash, pay later, and installment plans. Some customers might use it in a bad way. How can we avoid those customers who might misuse the credit card? Uh, so the difference between the installment from banks. Uh, so if you are a customer and you didn't pay on time your credit card, you will have interest on the installments, and this is with non-Islamic banks. But for us at Skip Cash and Pay Later, we offer installment plans aligned with the Islamic Sharia. We don't increase any debts or any other hidden fees, even if the customer was not able to pay on time. We did not raise the debt. Uh, uh, so we're trying to help the customers uh, to control his financial issues. So once we connect with the central bank and with other financial entities in Qatar based on the information we have. We do not give this customer a limit higher than his ability or her ability to pay it later. Uh, Based on the data we have and based on experience and our fair use and positive use of installments and payment, uh, we we can raise the limit uh, based on the factors we mentioned earlier. So it's awareness raising is really important and crucial here, where people should have a limit that within their capabilities and does not increase any burdens on their shoulders. So we only serve uh, we we only offer our skip cash services and pay later services for those aged 18 or above. Uh, But for those younger than 18 years old, uh, so it will be through the guardian who sponsors their children and opens up their accounts and raises their awareness under his guidance. Do you have any collaboration between students at university and between Skip Cash and Pay Later, where students benefit from your experiences and work with you? Every year, we train uh, five to seven undergraduate students uh, to train them at Skip Cash and Pay Later, training them for 3 to 4 weeks. We assign them tasks to do. We're really open to train university students because we see them as we see them with new innovative ideas, helping our team to be more efficient and solve problems. So we welcome all university students to come to work with us and to be trained with us. You're most welcome uh, to contact us through our contact details. There might be a technical error with our guest. We would like to thank Dr. Yasmin for asking this question about collaboration between university students and Skip Cash and Pay Later. And currently, uh, would you like to conclude our webinar today, Mr. Muhammad? I'm really pleased for your invitation, and please Excuse me for the technical errors. Uh, we are really pleased to offer these webinars to raise students' awareness about innovation and entrepreneurship. I wish you all the best. Uh, uh, so entrepreneurship has a mix between responsibility and fun. Uh, uh, If you have an idea that you want to convert your idea into a business, I would encourage you and incentivize you to go ahead and proceed with your idea. And one day you will see it come true. Uh, we have a success story. Uh, Snono. Snono is a success story, as you can see, showing that uh, Qatar uh, Qatar is able to develop and compete and exist globally into the local, regional, and global market. So it's really a good indicator in Qatar University or even in the state of Qatar to be curious, to take risks, and to pursue their goals and achieve their dreams. Uh, why don't you think that selling my company after I establish it to other people to be their owners is do you think this is good? How can I establish a company in Qatar and get a local reputation for being good, and out of a sudden I sell it to someone else to take over? Uh, uh, for Snono, it was like it was like 75% by a new owner, and the purpose of which was to expand Snono beyond Qatar. Uh, Selling your company to other uh, owners is positive in general, leading to expansion. And as you can know, as you know, Snono has a 25% share of their into the Qatari company. So the other entity is having 75%. So this pushes Snono founders to continue and to get into other global markets, into the Arab world and the Middle East. So Snono, so we hear that Snono is interested in competing into the Iraqi market or other Arab countries. So at Skip Cash and Pay Later, we haven't reached yet this stage of selling our shares, but it might happen at any time. Uh, so we wish you all the best, whether Snono, Skip Cash, and Pay Later. Uh, to reach international reputation and existence and competition. I'd like to thank you very much, Mr. Mohammed Al-Delaimi, for being our guest today for our webinar at Qatar University at the core curriculum program. I'd like to thank our colleagues and all attendees, students, professors, colleagues, and organizers of this webinar. I really enjoyed your session. Thank you very much, and see you again. Thank you.